Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year. So I'm going to jump straight into this one today, and I'm going to be taking my NIVEA Men Post Shave Balm in the sensitive version, and I'm just going to be using this to prime my face. And Nikki Tutorials came up with this recently because she was experimenting with different primers and realised that this one actually works really effectively because it does contain very similar ingredients that you would find in a primer anyway. So I'm just going to be smoothing that all over the face, waiting for that to go tacky, and then I'm just going to be going in with my foundation. So the one that I'm using today is the L'Oreal True Match, and I'm just going to be buffing that out into my skin with my damp beauty blender. As always, I don't ever switch up that routine. I know I should, but I just absolutely love the beauty blender. I just think it provides a really nice, flawless look to the skin. And then to add a little bit of concealer, I'm going to be taking my MAC Pro Longwear and also the MAC Prep and Prime. And with the Pro Longwear one, I'm just going to be using that underneath the eyes just to cover up all the dark circles and anything like that I've got going on. And also with the Prep and Prime, just to highlight the centre of the face and also a little bit under the eyes as well. So now to set all that concealer into place, I'm going to be taking my banana powder from the ANASTASIA Beverly Hills contour palette, and then I'm just going to be going in and filling in my eyebrows as normal. And then to go on to the star of the show, and that is the Decay Gwen Stefani palette, and I'm so pleased I picked this up a little while ago. It's such a brilliant palette, I absolutely love it. So the first colour I'm going to be using with my Zoeva crease brush is the colour Stark, which is a really sort of nice and nudie brown colour, so it's going to work perfectly for a transitional shade. And then after that, just to add a little bit more definition into the crease, I'm going to be picking up the colour Zone, which is just a sort of like a more darker shade of that Stark colour. So it's just going to add a little bit more definition into the crease. And then to add it sort of like more tightly onto the crease as well, I'm just going to be taking another brush, and this one is the MAC 217, and I'm just going to be really buffing those two colours together. And then to open up the eye a little bit further and to brighten up the whole look, I'm going to be taking the colour Steady, which is a really nice shimmery rosy colour from the palette, and I'm just going to be putting that all over the eyelid. So now picking up the colour Danger, which is really beautiful royal blue. It's also got like flecks of shimmer in it. It's absolutely beautiful colour. So I'm just going to be using that on the outer half of the eye, and I'm really going to be buffing it in with a crease brush as well, because I didn't want the colour to be too vibrant. I just wanted to create a really nice subtle gradient of blue on the outer half of the eye. And I really wanted to incorporate a bold colour into this look, because I feel like with some palettes they always tend to have a couple of bold colours in there, and I know that some people can get a little bit intimidated by bold colours. So I just wanted to create a look that I think would be really wearable for someone that is not necessarily a huge fan of bolder colours, because they tend to be neglected into a palette and put to no use at all. So I just really wanted to create something like that. And then to marry those two colours together into the crease, I'm just going to be taking the colour Serious, which is a really nice cool brown, and I'm just going to be buffing out the corners just to make sure it's really nice and blended. So now taking the black from the palette, I'm just going to be using anything with a flat edge, and for this I'm just going to be taking one of my business cards, and I'm just going to be laying down that colour initially with a dome brush, and then I'm going to be going in with a crease brush just to blend it all through, so we've got a really nice extended cat eye look. And by doing this with the business cards or anything that you've got with a flat edge, you're going to be creating a really nice template for a winged eyeliner as well, just so we've got a really nice clean crisp line there. So afterwards, to highlight the brow bone, I'm going to be taking the colour Blonde, which is the lightest colour in the palette, and I'm just going to be placing that onto the brow bone just to really lift up the eyes as well. And then for gel eyeliner today, I'm going to be taking my INGLOT one in the number 77, and I'm just going to be drawing out a wing as I normally would.
I could swear that I'm fainting, I think I'm losing my sight, I swear I'm hitting the floor. I could swear that my stomach just sunk a meter. I'll be dead if I take any more.
So now I'm just going to be adding a coat of mascara just to prep the lashes before we go in for some false ones. And for falsies today, I'm going to be using the House of Lashes ones in the style Iconic. So now going back in with that dome brush, I'm going to be taking the blue from the palette, and I'm just going to be using that to smoke out the lower lash line. And then I'm going to be going in with this eyeliner, and this one is by Too Faced, and it's just a coal black liner, and I'm just going to be using that just to place on the lower waterline as well. So after that, I'm going to be taking the black from the palette, and with this brush from MAC, I believe this one is their flat definer brush, but I'll find out everything and leave it in the description box below if you're interested. But I'm just going to be using that just to really push up against the lash line, just to create a really nice smoky look. And I'm also going to smoke out a little bit of that winged eyeliner as well, just so we make sure that everything is nice and put together. And then after that, I did add a little bit of mascara to my lower lashes. And then for contour today, I did go back into the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and I took that medium sort of brown shade there, and I'm just going to be using that just to contour my face. So now to add a little bit of blush, I'm going to be taking this one by Sigma in the colour Cheeky, and with my Real Techniques Duo Fibre brush, I'm just going to be buffing it out onto the cheeks just to create a really nice flush to the skin. And then for highlighter, I'm going to be going in with this Benefit WhatsApp, and I'm just going to be placing that onto the cheekbones and also the bridge of my nose and also my Cupid's bow. And then to intensify that highlighter even more, because you guys know that I love a bit of highlighter, I'm going to be taking the Merry Luminizer, and I'm just going to be going over that one just to really set it into place and really give that nice glow to the skin. So now to complete the whole look, I'm going to be taking this lip liner by MAC in the colour BEET, and I'm just going to be lining my lips with this. And then moving on to lipstick, I'm going to be taking this liquid lipstick in the colour Aria, and this is by STILA, and I'm just going to be putting that all over the lips just to complete the look. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and please like this video as well, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye!